Hi. I just wanted to share something with you fairly quickly. I won't make this too long. But I recently found someone who also identifies as a dream oracle, which got me really excited because, I want to grow my tribe. I want to meet more people that understand the type of experiences that I'm having, and kind of bounce ideas off each other and learn from each other. And I signed up to this person's newsletter, and the fourth or fifth, maybe it was the third marketing email that was sent out, the automatic email, there was a line just before she ended it that bothered me. It did. It bothered me on, I guess my Aquarian heart was just like, no, this isn't right. Oh, my Scorpio was like, no, like this doesn't align this doesn't align because I could feel the energy behind it being like just really lacking a sense of humility. And I'm not sure this was this person's intention, and no shade to this person, but it's just kind of like a pattern I've been seeing within the spiritual community. And basically what it said was, I might be the only dream oracle on the planet right now, but I'm determined to wake more people up. And I thought about that for a moment, and I thought, that's a really bold statement because there are over 8 billion people on the planet. How can any of us assume that we're the only ones able to access spirit in a certain way? And then especially after I released my second podcast episode, where I talk about all these beautiful indigenous cultures that have actually been doing this and had this connection for ages, possibly even millennia, such as the Achuar tribe, who communicate telekinetically through their dreams. And I was just thinking about it, and I thought, wow, that it was kind of a mirror for me, because even for myself, it's really, really easy to get caught up in the trap of believing that, you're special, or you're better than someone, or you're the only one that can do this. And I'm totally guilty of that myself. I'm a Scorpio. I've had to work through that. That's like the unevolved version of me. And it's still, sometimes little remnants of that come up, of course. And I'm not perfect. It happens. And I totally admit that. But I believe that as leaders, as guides, as teachers, we have to be coming from this with humility, with compassion, because if we're preaching that we're all fragments of source, that means that we all have access to the infinite knowledge field. It's not just for this person or that person, or do you understand what I'm saying? I think it really comes down to not making spirituality an exclusive club. And also not telling someone that, or making the statement that we need, and I'm so guilty of this myself, that we need to wake people up. Because to be honest, our jobs are not to wake people up. We don't know what soul contract this person has. We don't know what they've chosen to learn in this life school on this earth. And it's, I'm so guilty of that, especially over the last few years. We're thinking that I need to wake someone up. And it's just that's not my job. We can provide information, we can share, but it is ultimately up to that person, up to their soul, up to their journey, whether or not they take that information, whether or not they embody that information, whether or not they receive that information. That is up to them, and it's none of our business. After we give the information out, it is honestly none of our business how it lands on someone else or what happens. And I think that it's like this energy of we're always stuck on this energy that's been so present throughout the ages with religion, where it's we're trying to convert people. And now spirituality it's almost like it's not anything different from that. It's like the energy's still there. And at the end of the day, I even have to remind myself too that I'm not here to convert anyone. Like, I'm just here to share my story, live my truth, be in my energy. And then if that affects someone else and they choose, because remember, we have free will, it's a choice. If they choose to explore that further, then that's great. If not, that's also great, because it's their journey, their life. I don't know what they came here to learn. I don't know what their soul contracts are. I don't know. And we get so caught up in this trap of wanting to change the world, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's such a beautiful aspiration, because I'm all about changing the world. But once again, I mean, we do it through ourselves first. And people have to want to change. We cannot force change on people. But coming back on all of that, I just wanted to share that because I really feel like lately in the spiritual community, it's really becoming like for exclusive members only for certain things. And I just want to say that out of 8 billion people on the planet, there are a lot of people that have access to certain gifts, and so do you. You just have to learn how to remember that part of yourself. And it's honestly, I think it's like it's going to be like a whole lifetime process. And I think that's the energy we need, is always coming from something as a student, whether you're a teacher or a guide, or, because there's always someone who's going to know a little bit more than you, and you're always going to know a little bit more than someone else. And it's like, it should be this beautiful process of sharing this information with each other. And that's how we evolve as a collective. That's how we grow. That's how we better our world and better ourselves. So I just want to throw that out. I just wanted to throw that out there. Because it was something that I was thinking about, and I thought, I wouldn't want someone to read something like that that's completely new to dreaming or new to learning their own dream language, and then get completely turned off and believe that they can't do it because only one person in the entire world can do it. That's not true. You can do it. Like, everyone has access to this. Indigenous cultures have been doing this for centuries. It's just about learning your own language, your own code, the way that you interact with energy, the way that you interact with the world around you. And I just want you to know that, like, we're all special, but we're also not special at the same time. If that makes any sense. It's such a paradox. Life is such a paradox. The earth is such a paradox, this duality, this polarity. It's like, it's meaningful, but it's also meaningless. It's beautiful, but it's also chaotic. Like, it's all part of the beautiful, beautiful unfolding. And I just want you to know that you are incredible. You are spirit. You have this connection. And when you're ready, and you want to go deeper within yourself, it's there. It's waiting for you. The treasure is within you. And all you have to do is uncover it. Thanks for listening.